There are no fat loss exercises.
Why are you lying, bro? There's the put down the knife and fork.
Plate pusher weights.
12 reps. Yeah, I love that. Do you know what? I think it's a simple one there, is that people's instant reaction to, I need to lose weight, is I'm going to go and jog. Yeah. They go for the exercise. And I think in most cases, it's a lack of awareness, more than likely, of how long it's going to take you to burn X amount of calories jogging, as opposed to how much easier it is to not consume those calories via eating them. I don't think it just comes down to that. If we look at, go and run on a treadmill for an hour, and it's going to be, if you're unfit, that may be a struggle in the first place, going and jogging for an hour, for example. Yeah. How many calories are you going to burn in an hour? Well, how many calories can you save by just focusing on the nutritional side of things? So, yeah, that one's just a misconception, I think. There is no specific exercise, and I think that the idea of like spot reduction, which is a common one as well. I'm going to train more abs because I want to see more abs. Yeah. Or I've got bingo wings, so I'm going to train more triceps to lose the bingo wings. It's kind of logic. It makes sense. Yeah. If you knew nothing about training, for example, it's kind of logical, I suppose.
Yeah, I think that kind of dogma comes from a lot of, unfortunately,
shitfluencers.
Yeah, just shitfluencers, and but even before that, just like the magazines they used to read. Like I always say that Men's Health is like the worst, best thing to happen to the fitness industry, because it allowed people to improve or widen their knowledge on exercise, but at the same time a lot of it was just headlines. It's just clickbait, like here's this fat burning workout, and it'd be like a clean and press. Well, but what makes that fat burning? Do you know what I mean? Like like burpees, like So that's where it comes from. The thing is, we all know, is that what determines whether you burn fat or build muscle or put on weight is whether you're in a calorie deficit or a calorie surplus. The exercise is irrelevant.
Well, and ironically as well, going back to like jogging and introducing exercise, well, one of the cardio, especially and high intensity cardio, can make you more hungry. Yeah. So if you're going to go and you run whatever, if we're doing a bit of HIIT, 45 minutes of HIIT, half hour of HIIT, whatever, and you burn arbitrary number 500 calories in that session, then you're hungry. Yeah. And you end up over consuming, and it can quite literally become counterproductive. But more to the point, it's not that that's then the right or wrong thing to do. It's just getting your head around the fact it's a very similar metric, calories burned or calories consumed. I would argue it's always going to be vastly easier to reduce calories via what goes in your gob.
Yeah, easily.
Like by miles as well.
Yeah, 100%. And then also, what takes care of that is the non-exercise activity that you do. So making sure that you're not sitting on your ass all day, getting up, going for your walks, aiming for 10,000 steps a day, that kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. Bang on. There are no fat loss exercises.
Nada.